and welcome to another video. And today, as you can see, we are playing the Stanley Parable. Now, I got this a while back. I never really played it, as I never got the time to, aka I never wanted to, even after buying it. So, I decided, why not just start off not knowing what the heck I'm doing. You guys, I've heard this is like a really weird game with the moon moving still. So let's go. The end is never the end is loading. Yep, the end is loading. I hope. Alright guys, I am back and I finally got it to load. That took a lot longer than I expected. That took like 2 seconds to load. So let's get into this. Click to skip. I don't want to skip. I want to know everything. Alright, let's go. Music. Whoa. Where am I? Where am I? Is there any explanation to this? What can I do? Click thing? Not this phone. Nope.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
What?
He had never been trained for that.
What?
No. This couldn't go any way except badly.
Yeah, you're
The thing
right.
to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
No, not
I will
really.
be
I'd probably
happy.
die of starvation.
Stanley waited. Hours passed,
Really?
then
That was
days.
fast.
Had years gone by?
Oh, wow.
He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure,
there's a
beyond
clock.
any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Closer?
Now
I
it's
just opened
even
the door.
closer. Here it comes.
Oh. Did I die? Nope, still loading. Interesting. Oh, we're here again. Okay. So, let's go there. Let's close the door behind me. Can I open some of these doors? Bruh, I need your papers and your computer. You're stealing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Meeting room? Where's the meeting room? I'm guessing it's through that giant door. Any secret-
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
They're probably all dead, okay? But why is it so bright outside? Why? What? Why? What? Is there just nothing outside? Am I just in a nothingness? This computer's on. Can I turn it off? Woo! Turn it off. Woo! Not this. Anything? Okay, what's in here? Still nothing. Ooh, another computer. I can turn this one on. Yeah! Ooh, this one too. Whoa. Input received. One little purple bar. Okay. Ooh, there's another one. Okay. I guess we'll go to here. I guess it's the meeting room. Ooh. Two-doored.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But there's two doors. What if I didn't want to go through the left door? Do I have to go through the left door? Am I gonna die if I go through the right door? Something gonna kill me? Can I just go back? No. Now, if these doors just lock on you, then doesn't that mean there's someone here or something? Wow. I'm gonna go through the right door. I don't like it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Heck yeah, I want some drinks or something.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Ah! Yeah, this is a lot nicer than the other rooms.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
You know,
Really worth it.
I mean, this is what I would do in real life, so I mean, gotta stick with my decisions. So.
At this point, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
This is the first open door on my left. I know my left and rights. And these secret doors where they keep clicking. But no, we set the door on the left, but that one looked really creepy. It looks like someone's gonna kill me. I don't want to go that way. What's that? Do I go that way? Yeah. Who follows rules?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Was that even here years ago? What does it say? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Well, I mean, you have a point. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000. But what if I jump off and I'm dead? Then I can't pay it, right? Just... Whoa.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No, I think
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Really?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Seriously?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who is her?
She's been waiting.
That's a very dark, eerie room. I'm gonna go in. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to
out?
reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
But what if I don't like the phone? No, that phone's really annoying. Hey. There's a little outlet here. Can I just like unplug the phone? If I could unplug this phone, this is the best game ever.
As Stanley
my
picked
God.
up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Because I'm
None of
smart.
these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah, duh.
I can't
My
believe
cow?
I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to
Was I
make
like
correct and
cow
incorrect
or-
choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that
Might
kind
as
of
well
risk on my
drugs.
watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh, okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
That's terrifying.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and
But
crack."
it's 5:30. Practice. It's 5:30. Yay. Am I supposed to be doing something, or?
Excellent.
Yes.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
I have an instructor.
Welcome back.
Wow.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I don't want to go in there. I'm just going to walk back out. They're going to force me to do this. And I can't even jump off.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I thought it was a real person. No real person goes in. She's gonna hit on me. This door. I'm just gonna go back to the beginning.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Really? I thought this was the real world.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, still give me 2 door choices. So I'm still gonna go right, because I think
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
really. Here. Oh, Jesus, what happened in a matter of 2 seconds? Oh, the game's broken. To the left door. Ready? Is everything gonna be broken? Oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No, no,
I
no.
have to.
No.
I have to.
No, you don't. Oh God. Oh God. Jesus. Oh God. Narnia.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I know.
Oh,
I am.
my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Wow,
It would have been so
spoilers.
perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, I'm gonna break the game.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Nailed it.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
No.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the
Let me go
story
through the
first.
every time.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
I'm not
That
gonna
means
choose the
choosing
left door.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
This could go on for, like,
When
years.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
God dang it.
Behave exactly as Stanley
Is this
would.
gonna do it?
That
It's like
means
little
choosing
left door.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
Fine, I'll go
task.
to the
Just
left.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I just wanted to go through the right door. It would have been the right door.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Room closet. What are you doing? Let me in. What's in here? Stairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wow, it just turned to a creepy stairway to a luxury. Jesus.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't. Help. Help.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Well, I didn't go that way because I couldn't.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
that me?
he entered the door on his left.
Is that me? I'm just standing there. Can I move?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
No.
Stanley, please.
Well, I thought I was standing.
I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door.
The end.
Are you listening to
Thank you
me?
for playing the Stanley Parable. What?
Can you hear me?
It's the end.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Credits. No.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there?
No.
Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Am I?
Okay.
So sad.
It's okay, I can wait.
Why are you so sad, Nate?
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Are you so sad?
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
So I could sit here for days. Anything? Oh. The end of the end is loading. Anything? Hello? We're at the beginning. Okay. Well, starting. I guess we beat the game. That's one of the endings. Of like how many ever there are. We could have gone for like the left or the next one. This is all leads to the same thing. I hope that's not it. I want it to be a really, really good game. So, I guess I'll see you guys.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft, no, failed outro. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode of the Stanley Parable episode 1, we completed one of the endings. I don't know if that was all of the endings. We completed one of the endings, apparently. And, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Stanley Parable, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe down below, already. And I'll see all you guys in the next video. Goodbye.